Welcome back, scummers. We are back with a new video, and today we will be killing turrets. I have prepared some of the most powerful weapons and explosives that SCUM has to offer, and let's see which of them will come up as the most effective one. But just before we start shooting, I wanted to show you what is the actual range for them if you struggle to understand just by turning the show range option on the turret. This is the range each of them will detect you. Keep in mind I've chosen 3 most popular turrets for this test. In my opinion, improvised one is just too weak and the rocket launcher is too expensive to load and maintain. But the rocket launcher is the most lethal if you ever stumble on it. Okay, let's start our test with M82. Obviously this won't be the gun that everyone has in their locker, but nevertheless let's see what can it do with it. And there it goes. Once again we can see that this gun doesn't disappoint. It took only 7 rounds to take down the turret. Quite good if you ask me. Also, the plus side is you can shoot from long distance and never be worried about getting under the detection range. Next one we will have RPK. This is more common gun for players to have. You can use it when fighting close counters, picking walls and doors, and turrets won't even see you. There we go. It takes around 113 rounds, but as you see I missed a few, so it might be even less. Is it worth it? I'd say yes, because it's not too hard to get 100 plus RPK bullets, and you can take it down in less than a minute or so. Okay, from RPK to RPG we go. I suspect this will be a quick one. It is even more rare to get your hands on RPG than M82, so you will rarely see players using it for this purpose. But does it even work? Let's see. Yeah, 2 rockets and it's gone. But I won't use it unless I'm desperate or in a heated situation where aiming and waiting too long is not possible. SVD is one of my favorite weapons in the game. It has good sniping and also short range capabilities. I was a little disappointed about the result. By the way, do you know the meaning of those 3 letters SVD? Leave your comment below. 75 bullets is what it takes. Once again, it's not so hard to get them, but not the most efficient way to doing it either. And what just happened there with this turret? I destroyed it, but it's still there. There you go. Next one is the 80 heat rocket launcher. This one was kinda introduced to the game but never had a good use. It's bad against walls or a mech. You can destroy a car with it, but other than that I've never used it before. Well, it did surprise me there. Wow, a freaking one shot. This is definitely a turret killing machine. Worth stacking on them for a big raid. We move to another rapid fire machine gun. I suspect M249 will take around the same amount of ammo that the RPK did, although its caliber is a little lower. Yep, let's see, around 138 rounds of 5.56 and the turret is down. Cheap to get and definitely not a bad choice. We are moving to another car killer, aka small grenade launcher. Common use weapon for clearing mines when you're raiding and for protection because of its big splash damage. If you're not riding with it when you are in your rager's trunk, then what are you even doing? Yeah, let's see. Okay, 7 rockets. Not terrible, not great. But this won't be my weapon of choice for killing turrets, just because it's too much time. Next up is the most powerful explosive in the game, C4. I'm pretty sure it will take only one to take it down and possibly take out half the base doing it. So use it with caution. As you see, you cannot place it directly on the turret, so it will go to the wall or floor below it. Of course, one hit. Keep in mind, if the foundation or the walls around it will be below brick, it will destroy it with the splash damage. So as we know, second most powerful explosive is TNT. You can find them in coal mine, and if you get lucky you can get 3 in one go. Its damage is half the C4, so it should be 2 of them to take it down. Well, it seems it doesn't work like that at all. It did around 25% damage, so you would need around 4 of them to kill it. Definitely not worth it. And just for the testing purposes, let's try frag grenade as well. If the TNT was not effective, I suspect frag won't be either. Okay, 20% off. So you need 5. Not that hard to get, but definitely you can find a better use for them. Also, out of curiosity and possible exploiting, I'm checking out explosive arrows. Let's see if they can beat 80 heat. "39 explosive arrows. I'm not quite sure what amount of resources you need to make that amount, but knowing you need blast caps is definitely not a cheap option. Budget approach and could be interesting to try out. There you go, the best ways to kill turret. My top 3 would be M82, RPK, M29er, and the best option is surprising 80 heat rocket launcher. Obviously the test was done without turrets being on, any added stress which you get when raiding and correctly positioned and protected turrets. I think from this test you can also take some knowledge about your future base building ideas. What I don't like is that it takes quite a long time and resources to make them, but for the raider it will be 7 M82 rounds or 1 80 heat rocket. For some reason its health is shown 10,000, but is definitely wrong regarding health comparison to walls. So did you think it will be this way? And should I test some other gun? Leave your comment below. Thank you for watching and see you around. Cheers!